Good day. We are looking at a standing wave in Reno on the Truckee River. Because of the record snowfall, there were super high flows this year, and so I was scouting the rivers, and this here is further upstream in Truckee, and then here's another spot. And I have very little experience with rivers. Didn't know really what to look for or how to do any of this, but I had seen a video of someone foil surfing on a relatively mild river, so I know it's possible. Just so I set out to look for the conditions to try to recreate it. And so here are a few spots. Like this spot seemed deep enough and maybe enough flow. But again, I didn't know. I was just guessing. So here was just downstream from here. At this spot, we decided to give it a go. And so, packed up all the gear, went with my brother-in-law, and then here we are, made this journey. Yeah, it was exciting and fun and really, really good time. So I hope you enjoy this little story here, and I'll check in a bit. All right, we're here at the river. Spent the past hour trying to find a way to secure the rope. We didn't bring enough rope. We need about another 100 yards, and then we could tie it to anything and make it work. But we underestimated the amount of rope needed, so we've been trying to work something out, putting it on rocks underwater and trying various shore banks and just trying to get it all wired and get in the right spot. So yeah, so I'll go back to helping them out there.
That was the good one. I got around all of them and stuff. Oh.
You ready? You think it's holding?
It might. I hope so. I'm done getting flushed and putting my hoodie on.
Good idea.
We're right over these rocks.
This ain't gonna work, I don't think. We need to either be back 6 feet. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Something's pulling through anyway. Slipping! So, can you watch the rope? So the rope is slipping off the rocks we tied it on, and it ended up being about 6 feet too short. We have been right over some shallow rocks, so that's not going to work. So we're going to try to reattach it here. Hey, it's about to fall. You got the rope?
I'm watching it, yeah.
I had asked around and done some research on rivers, and one website that came up was one of river surfing accidents or incidents, and some were deaths. Often like foot would get trapped in something like this, or leash would get caught in rocks or trees or something, entangled, and they couldn't get up, or it was like a near miss. They were held under for minutes or even over an hour before they finally were rescued or got set free. Are we back far enough?
Alright, I think we're good now.
Gotta be careful over here, it'll hit.
Just grab it with your foot. Huh. Really? Yeah. That's cool. Watch out. Dude, it's already starting to kind of float. Look! Oh! Oh my gosh. I'm so excited.
Alright, I'm a little nervous. Not much clearance.
Really? You're far back. And then this could be the end of the day right here. Doesn't look like much.
Here we go. Hey, I'll go this way. Here we go. Hitting the bottom too.
See if maybe just the water moving by itself will pick the foil up out of the ground. Or off the water.
Of course, I tried that before. I don't know.
It's not going to be like that.
We gotta go back and get the rope. That was easy enough. Go feet first or whatever, right? Pretty exciting stuff here, folks. We'll just go down the truckee like this. I don't need no fucking raft, man. Look, there's us foiling. We got that fucker launched out of the air onto the beach into the bushes. Woo! Well, we tried. We had fun. I learned that this is nowhere near fast enough. And I imagine if we did find a river fast enough, it would be scary.
I wouldn't say it'd be scary. I'd say it'd be interesting. More interesting than today.
All right, you ready? This is a few days earlier. I had brought up the foil skateboard, and Christian is a crack skateboarder, so put him on, and I jumped on the bike with the camera and followed him around, and we had a blast. It was unusually warm up in Tahoe this year, like in high 80s or mid 80s every day with almost zero clouds and really light wind, and even on the forecast there wasn't much wind, and so the possibility of any downwinder on the lake seemed remote, or not at all. And even on finally the last day the wind came up, but just leaving and packing and all that, there wasn't enough time to make the trek out to Lake Tahoe and get to figure out the shuttle and all that, and so it didn't happen this year. But and so that was kind of the motivation for doing the foil skateboard up there, and also exploring the rivers, trying something new. And even though in the water our wave count was 0, I was still super stoked, and we had a great time. And so for me, it was the lesson was to keep an open mind and take advantage, if that's the right word, or just try new stuff and enjoy what's there. And the river flows are really high this year, so that's what we did. That was scary.
It wasn't scary. It's just like too much work. I'm really trying to catch up to another board.
We had a lot of fun, great time. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much.